We are back here on the Lynne Hayes-Freeland Show. In case you missed the beginning of the show, yes, I know I have a cold. Yes, I know my voice sounds crazy, but I got two guests here that I know are going to carry the rest of this show, so I'm not even worried. There is a new production that has opened in Pittsburgh at the City Theater. It's called Citizens Market, and it deals with some issues that ironically are in the news on many levels. Here to talk about it, two performers from the production. To my immediate left, now see, I took my glasses off and I can hardly read this, Ngozi Anyanwu and Shamika Cotton. Welcome to you both.
Thanks you for having us.
Now, Ngozi, let me start with you first because you mentioned that you went to undergrad here in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Now you're back with the City Theater.
Yeah.
Is there a difference in perspective being here as a student and being here performing? How does that change?
I mean, it's hard because when I was in undergrad, you didn't really leave the building that you were in because you were so dedicated to being in the theater. And I'm almost feeling like that again. But I have had the chance to go out to Oakland and go visit the library. And I was not so much in the South Side when I went to undergrad here. So I was mostly in Oakland and downtown. So it's been nice walking around South Side and getting to see how the South Side has changed.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, perfect. And Shamika, you mentioned this is your first experience really in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Just right off the cuff, what's your impression?
They have a wonderful theater community. I've seen a lot of great theater here.
Interesting, because I think we do have a wonderful theater. All right, let's talk about Citizens Market. Talk to me about what is the story of Citizens Market?
I think the Citizens Market follows 5 different immigrants from different parts of life, and it's basically a slice of life play that takes place inside this old school supermarket, one of those last great old school supermarkets in New York City.
And what was it about this script that caught your attention?
I love the comedy in it, the familiarity with just being a human being and trying to carve out your home in a place that is new for you. So yeah, I love that about it.
So it's an interesting play, though, and obviously I haven't seen the play. I'm going to see it, well, by the time the show airs, I will have seen it, but I haven't seen it at the time we're taping it. But, you know, the whole conversation around immigrants sparks dialogue. Is there an after-production conversation? Like, what are we talking about after the play and we're having drinks or coffee? What are we talking about?
I think we're talking a lot about what it means to carve out a home for yourself. I think we're talking a lot about who deserves and who doesn't deserve to be here, and our impressions, I think, of people who come from different places and how they're just like us. Like, I'm a child of 2 immigrants, and so that was something that really appealed to me about doing this play. And I think there are a lot of things that you will see when you see the play that you don't expect, and some surprises in there, and some people that you really didn't know that you cared about throughout the play, and I hope that it sort of like opens up some empathy for people that I think we're sort of lacking empathy for now. And
what do you think, Shamika, the conversation is after?
Definitely getting a new perspective on people that you may not stop and talk to in a day, and really appreciating what it means to live in America and what it really means to have a dream for yourself or for your family, and how the challenges with that, but yet with those challenges really saying, you know what, I'm going to take that risk and I'm going to go for it. So really a greater appreciation of this country and the good things about being here in America.
Well, and that's kind of interesting because as I listen to you both talk about it, I mean, my mind is just going to, excuse me, the market where I shop.
Yes.
And I do see the same people all the time. We have passing conversations, but I don't necessarily know their backstories. So is part of the theme of the play that we get to know the backstories of the people that you interact with on a regular basis?
I think so. I think you get to hear about what it is that they go through, you know, when they're not just at work, and what their personal struggles are. And so and through their personal struggles, you get to know more about these people, yeah.
All right, Shimei, I want you both to tell me about your characters.
I play a character named Siada, and she is from Sierra Leone.
Okay. That's it?
She's been in the U.S. for about 7 years or so.
Okay.
So yes, and she is working at this grocery store.
Oh, okay, so you work at the store. Okay,
Yes.
and who's your character?
My character is Akosua, and you meet her first day applying for the job at this grocery store. And she's a Ghanaian immigrant. And throughout, no spoiler alert, so we kind of are not giving too much because we want you to learn more about these people through the show.
So are you two friends in the show?
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay, all right. Just want to get that clear. We're going to
Yeah.
take a commercial break. We have a lot more to talk about this morning on the Lynne Hayes-Freeland Show, and we have a waiting job for you to meet as well. So you know what? You don't want to go anywhere. We'll be right back.